Hello, Internet Magic Man here once again from MMOBomb.com, bringing you another first look video. This time it's for Rising Generals, a browser-based free-to-play strategy game by Innogames. Now, this is only in open beta in the US currently. Just opened up yesterday, and so if you're elsewhere in the world, you're gonna have to wait to check this one out if you're interested in it. Right now, US only, with the intention of making it obviously worldwide in the future. Not only just worldwide, but also cross-platform. Now, this is my first jump into it. I'll explain what I was most particularly interested in here as we watch this little sample battle play out that the game pretty much just throws you into right off the bat. Click raid and go and do it. Now, it is browser-based, and being in the US with Innogames across the Atlantic Ocean here, I did notice that there is still a touch of latency inside the system, so every once in a while you'll see a little bit of chop and things like that, and that's to be expected during an open beta like this. So what is Rising Generals? Well, it's basically, in a nutshell, a real-time strategy game in the vein of similar mobile-type titles, where you're building units, you're gathering resources, you're gathering fuel, and you're waging war with all of the different... Everybody's just kind of crashing into each other there at the end of the battle. They didn't know what to do, so they just started crashing into each other. That's awesome. So you will notice at the top of the screen, you'll see a number of different resources, my command points, my actual resources, money. Fuel is another one that comes into play when you start trying to raid into territories. Now, right now, I'm in an instance on a server where it's pretty much just me and a bunch of Bloodhound user AI bots, if you will, around me while we learn how to play the game. So right now I'm going to go into my headquarters and we're going to start just doing the fuel production stuff, the basic tutorial thing. So here we go. This is what I was most interested in. I generally don't like, whether it's mobile or browser, whatever, the types of games that have unit cooldowns and then, you know, you spend money on the cooldown if you don't want to. I don't like that type of model. So one of the things I really wanted to check out with Rising Generals, there's a slight change in the way the timers are operating here. So usually, if you've played a bunch of these types of games, you're familiar with click on barracks and it takes 5 minutes to build a barracks, and if you don't want it to take 5 minutes, of course we'll take some real life cash. Now it won't let me see the cash yet because it's telling me to... Okay, so we'll do barracks production right now, and we'll follow along with the tutorial. First chance we get, we're gonna look at those upgrade features. So you click barracks, it's 5 minutes to build a barracks, and you can pay money to have that cooldown, you know, lessened if you want to. That's typically the way these types of titles work. Rising Generals shifts that cooldown. They want to focus a little more on the actual action. So as soon as you click something, whether it's a resource, building a barracks, building a tank, whatever the case may be, it's instantly available for you to use. Kind of a cool feature when you think about it to kind of force the action a lot faster. So, where's the cooldown? Well, the cooldown has been shifted to the backside of that action. So when you build a tank, you immediately get the tank, but depending on how many tanks you built, whether it was build 2 and we'll have a 3-minute cooldown, build 8 and we'll have a 15-minute cooldown, you're blocked from being able to actually build again. So yes, you do get your units right away, which is nice. Little rock, paper, scissors battle here. I'll explain more about the battle system as we go, but this raid I should have no problem with. Again, this is tutorial stuff, so I'm not actually doing anything right now, by the way. Once you click raid, it's pretty much predetermined. You can see there's 3 phases at the top: airstrike, and then mines, and then your actual tanks and stuff go in and do it. All right, level 2. Woohoo! Yay, new outpost slot. I have no idea what 15... Oh, it's just adding my ability to create in bulk. Now, those cooldowns are specific to your actual unit. So if your headquarters produces fuel and it's going to take 3 minutes for them to produce more, that doesn't mean that your outposts are blocked from it too. You can jump to an outpost and have them produce fuel too. So there is a little counterbalancing there. At the bottom in your menu bar there, really most of those are self-explanatory. Jump to your headquarters automatically. Reports just shows you how you've done on previous raids or trying to conquer outposts. We'll get through some of those in a little bit here, but the production tab does give you the ability to also bulk produce. So you can click on fuel and have every single unit that you have, or just select units, automatically blow their cooldown and start introducing or producing fuel and resources. All right, so let's start some upgrading here. I want to get through here so it'll stop fuel. Let's upgrade this. Alright, so right now I have a cooldown of 34 seconds, and it's going to teach me how to use these. So we're going to reduce the cooldown, select an item. We already have Supercharger 1, and then, okay, so this is just 2 cans, 3 cans, 4 cans, etc. So we'll use one of these, and this reduces cooldown by 3 minutes. So I basically, to save 17 seconds, just, and now we'll upgrade the fuel depot. Okay, great. And now my upgrade cooldown is blown for 3 minutes on my headquarters. Alright, so we've completed that mission. Get some resources, some components for that one. Alright, let's expand the army. We'll produce some components and fuel. Alright, so I need to use components using the 3-minute interval, and fuel using the 3-minute interval. Now I'm still locked as to what I can click here. So I can produce 80 and then have a 3-minute cooldown. I have the 15-minute option available to me, but that's not what they want me to use for this particular quest or mission. Go to the fuel depot, 200 barrels of fuel, 3-minute cooldown there. Instantly available, great. Second mission's done, go get the reward. Now, see, I'm starting to get superchargers as reward, so I like that. How fast we get those, we'll have to see. Alright, let's produce some units now that we have that. What do we want? An armored car, 8 armored cars, and 2 light tanks. Alright, so we'll go to the barracks. And again, these panels on the left of this headquarters screen, I can jump to each of the tabs that you see popping out when I highlight my headquarters. So we'll do that. We'll go back. Can I get... Oh, tanks. Select amount. We should reduce the cooldown from the previous step to produce even more. Well, of course I could. I could buy those for 2 gems. But I have some of these. Reduces cooldown by 15 minutes, so we'll use that. Produce 2 of these. There we go. That should complete the mission. And it still won't let me see how much these gems are. I'm really interested in... I like that the game is giving me those cooldown liquids by default as part of missions and things like that. But I'm just worried that they're obviously, you know, to make money, they're not giving them to me fast enough as what I'm going to need if I actually want to play this in real time. And I haven't done anything that's given me gems yet. All right, so now we're going to try and take over an outpost. Now we can either raid it, which is just going to kind of damage its forces and we'll take some resources from them, or we can capture it. We're going to try and capture it. 45 to 2. I should probably have no problem here capturing this since we've already raided it before. 45 to 1 and 45 to 0. Nice. Anybody going to crash into each other? That's amazing. All right, so now we have an outpost, so we can start ramping up a little more production. There's some more superchargers, some fuel, and some radio control, so a lot of resources and the ability to burn some cooldowns. Still haven't had to use any of my gems. Now, the open beta did supply me with 200 to start with. Oh, maybe this will help here. Why didn't you give me this option at the beginning? Yes, we'll accept. We'll accept. Preload some of this stuff. Yes, of course. Accept. Come on. Come. Allow. Allow. Why aren't you highlighting? And there we go. Okay. Maybe that'll help reduce a little bit of that chop there. It's really only noticeable in the battles right now. There's a slight lag on your click, which you guys can't see visually, but there is a slight one. Consume radio control. So I only have 12. Let's go to my inventory. Radio control. Use it. Can I use? Use. It adds 3 command points. I'm at 13, and I gain those over time anyway. You can see the little blue bar that's filling up just under the 13 command points at the top of the screen. When that fills, I'll get another one. Why isn't it letting me use that? Okay, so I didn't use it. Let's go back into inventory. We'll take a look here. Inventory. Do I have to click on it here? Ah. There we go. There we go. Now we're back up to 19 command points. Alright. And we can turn that quest in, and it gave me 2. So I used 2 and they gave me 2. Awesome. What else here? Let's upgrade factory headquarters to level 3 and upgrade factory of outpost to level 2. Okay, we can do that. Go factory, upgrade. Upgrade now. Buy it right out for 25. I guess that you have the option to buy it right out rather than consume your resources to do it. Let's upgrade the outpost factory. So that's really just taking money, time, and a required supremacy level of 1. It's not costing me fuel or anything to do that. Fuel is the resource generally used in the actual raids, so when you send your team to battle somebody else, there's a fuel component that goes to that. Now, going back to battle while we're finishing off some of these starter quests, battle is very rock, paper, scissors. You don't have control over it once you select what type of units that you want to go into battle with and how many of each unit, and you send them. From there on out, you can skip the animation if you want to. On longer battles, you'll get a skip button at the bottom, but you have no control over it. It's very rock, paper, scissors. This unit is strong against this one, but weak against this one. And it just rolls the dice against those those factors. Upgrade headquarters. So I wish there was probably, you know, for me at least, a little more in battle besides sheer numbers. It's kind of like Risk to me at this point, where if you can go in with just a sheer numbers overload, in most cases, I like that. I like that it was warning me that a potential item that I can buy with my cash shop gems here, that I was using one that was a little overpowered than what I needed, and I had a lesser one available. Okay, I at least like that they're calling out, this is a waste of money, dude. Don't do it. Don't do it. I do like that. I do wish, like I said, that the battle was a little more involved. If you've ever played the board game Risk or the online game Risk, yeah, if you can overwhelm your opponent with sheer numbers, in most cases, you're going to win. Yes, there is a little bit of random as far as I sent a bunch of this unit and they countered with a bunch of, the unit that I'm weak against, so I could be at a disadvantage, but that's no more than Risk when you're sitting there rolling dice and you might, even though you have more numbers, you're probably going to win, but you could still lose. To me, it's just kind of sit back and watch, and I'd like it to be a little more. This game is all about resource management and cooldown management. And so far, I've had to use a couple of the cooldown drinks, but they've been ones that have been given to me. I still have 200 gems up at the top. Produce components using any interval 4 times. All right, so we'll go and produce 3-minute cooldown on components here. Now I'm getting +6 on that, so I actually get 126 since I put that crane in the bottom of the screen there, level 1 crane into my factory. So it blows all of my cooldowns. I can't use the 3-minute, then use the 15-minute, then use the 1 hour. I'm totally done as far as those go. So let's take a look at the shop. So this costs 8 gems. How much are gems? Oh, it's going to let me look at it. Nice. All right, so 330 gems for $5, 840 for 11, 1850 for 22, 4950 for 55, and 8500 for $90. Yeah, so we're looking at, you know, almost. It's like a 1.4 to 1 on the gems. On the cash versus gems. So these drinks are 2 gems. All right, we'll buy 2 of those, and we'll use this. I don't think I can use it from this screen. Yeah, I got to go to the actual cooldown window and select use it there. So let's cancel this cooldown. Can I do that here? No. Equip an item in the finance center. All right, let's do that real quick because the reward includes some charged down drinks again. So we'll go to my finance center. We'll equip investments. So increase funds production by 20. And that'll complete that quest, and we'll get some components, and great. Our 3-minute cooldown should just about be up, but let's see what this. Upgrade fuel depot of headquarters to 3 and refinery of outpost to 2. All right. So fuel depot, upgrade. Upgrade now to level 3. And then go to my outpost that I took over. What was it? The refinery. Okay. So we'll go into our refinery, which is right now level 1, and we'll upgrade that to level 2. And another mission down. We're doing well. We're doing well. I will say that the game's very easy to get into, and yeah, I mean, it has to be for these types of games. When you pull back and look at the map, though, it is very, very, very large. It's a very big map, and you could potentially have thousands of players on the same map, battling it out and duking it out and just pushing back and forth. It has the potential to be really, really cool as far as a very, very high-stakes game of Risk against a lot of people. Cooldown's done here in the factory, so we'll produce some more components. We're going to do this 4 times, though. This is from my headquarters. Let's check the outpost. Go to my factory here, and yeah, okay, great. So like I said, the cooldown is still good there, so I can produce from both independent of each other's cooldown. So that's a nice way to get around having to spend gems or reduce cooldowns just to play the game. Is the more you can take over, the more you're going to be able to build without actually having to spend gems or buy gems in the cash shop and cancel those cooldowns. So I need 2 more fuel. Let's take a look. Reports. Yep, so I captured an outpost and I won a battle. Headquarters just centers me. Messages, I shouldn't have any. Just trying to take you guys through every single thing here. Missions and inventory we've already been through. So profile, let's look at that. Almost level, well, about a quarter of the way to level 3. Production. Now, this is where I can produce fuel in batches. So I can say I want the 3-minute fuel cooldown, and then pick the units, which right now I only have 2, my headquarters and an outpost, and they're both on a cooldown. But I could pick all the production sites that I want and just, you know, blow everybody's cooldown at once and produce a massive amount of fuel. Very, very useful, especially right now. It's not too bad, obviously, just having 1 headquarters and 1 outpost, but batch production would be pretty nice when you've taken over a lot more land. All right, gang, I just want to get to one more battle here so we can raid or take over something. I'll get another command point in 1 minute. All right. My components, storage of 8,000. Money, I'm earning 196 an hour with an upkeep of 90 per hour, so I'm gaining 106 an hour. That's good. User interface shows me all the cooldowns running on both of my units right now. And some of them are coming up. Fuel. And factory. Yep, so I've got about a minute left on both of those. Refinery, got 22 seconds on that bad boy. Tick, tick, tick. And this is the aspect of these games that I can't stand. And I do like that Rising Generals shifts it to the backside of the unit production, but it's still there, and it's still the primary monetization tool of the game, is to get you to purchase things to blow those cooldowns away so that you can produce faster and faster and faster. Alright, so 3 of 4, 3 of 4. We're almost there on both of these. Come on, guys. Just want to... Oh, come on. 9, 8, 7. So close. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 2, 1. Clicky, click. There we go. Go to fuel. That's done too. Clicky. All right, that should complete both quests. Hopefully I'll get a quest to take something over now. Yep, lots of rewards there. Lots of rewards here, yes, yes. Oh, just some components. That's all right. I'll take them. We were starting to run low on them. Come on, I want to attack somebody. Upgrade headquarters, barracks to 3 and barracks of outpost to 2. All right, and both of what we have, our cooldowns are available for both of these, so no problem. Upgrade now. Close out of here. Upgrade here. Yep, yep, yep. Upgrading now. Very good. Getting low on command points. We've only got 9. Up. And we've got some more radios if we want to use those. To gain back our command points. Keep moving. You know how to attack. Oh, damn. I thought they were going to let me attack. Move troops. Alright, so they want me to take troops back to my headquarters. Alright, let's go to the outpost. Army action. We're going to move them to the headquarters. It's going to cost 50% on the fuel consumption. Yeah, auto army. We want to move everybody. So it's going to cost me 154 fuel to raid. That should probably be changed to move in this case, but whatever. To raid my own outpost or my own headquarters here. There's everybody making the drive. Good. So that should complete the move. Great. More fuel, more supercharger. What's next? Produce troops using any interval, and I've got to do it 4 times. Oh, come on, I just want to attack something for the end of the first look. Alright, light tanks. Can I do helicopters yet? No, research required. Where's research? Command center, research center. It doesn't look like I can do it, still locked. Okay. So we'll go build, we'll get some tanks here, some light tanks. We'll do 3. We'll go to our outpost. And from here, we'll build some combat vehicles. All right, let's get some armored car action going. So that should be 2 of 4 done. And all right, let's start. Yeah, let's start reducing these cooldowns. We've got some of these. We've 10 of these, so let's start using them. Because I just want to attack something before the end of the first look here. And we'll break the cooldown again. Still only spent 2 gems, but I'm starting to consume my rewards, my quest rewards, simply because I don't want to wait. And that's what these types of games thrive on, is the instant gratification. Upgrading structure. Okay. Where's structure? Is it the... Let me scroll down here. Is that the shield structure? Yep, there it is. Alright. Upgrade the structure here, but that cooldown's still running, so we'll use another one of these. And it begins. And go to my outpost. Upgrade the structure there. Finish. What the hell am I picking here? I'm picking a person. No information on what these people are, but okay, I'll take one. So what the hell did I just get? Oh, my first officer. Okay. Equip an officer. We can do that. That's got to be in the barracks somewhere, I would imagine. That's structure. Command center. Oh, here's my officers. Can't equip an item. Officers in use 0. Do they mean equip an officer as in give the officer a piece of equipment? Are they in this barracks? No? Huh. Alright, let's go back to headquarters. Let's go back to that officer screen. Oh, spies. I have one available spy. Or do they mean equip the actual officer? Because this has a... Yep. Okay, so they... I'm sitting there looking for a piece of equipment to put on the officer, as in equip the officer, not actually equip the person to whatever. Alright, come on. Can I attack somebody? Improve factories, headquarters and outposts in top shape. You have to work hard. Raid sergeant, that's got to be. Try raiding a bloodhound site. All right, here we go. 5 times. We are not doing this 5 times, gang. We're gonna raid once and then call it a day. I think we've seen everything we need to see here. This one here only has 4. Let's do it. The raid is on. And as the battle plays out, if you're in the U.S. and you want to check out Innogames Rising Generals, sorry, I forgot the name of the game for a second. Rising Generals, head on over to the website, jump in if you're in the US, open beta is already live. Let us know what you think in the comments below. For me, I'm not generally a fan of these types of games. I love strategy games. I hate the consumable timed resource game, and this still has it. It's just moved it to the back end of the unit production. All in all, yeah, it's a browser game that's soon to be MOBA. I don't know if I would be playing this all that often, but if it's your cup of tea, let me know why in the comments below. Until next time, gang, this is Magic Man from MMOBomb.com saying stay safe, and we'll see you out on the servers.